Yo, what's up? Yo, Chico.
Yes.
I say, yo, Chico.
Yes.
Yo, man, how the fuck you get on this show, man?
How did I get on the show?
Yo.
That's how you gonna start my motherfucking
That's how I'm gonna start on the show.
How you get on this show? You don't say hello. Like, you make these niggas think we don't know each other.
You know what, Chico? Because they don't know we know each other.
But that's why you gotta say that we know each other. First
You know
of all,
what? I know this nigga Chico.
We ain't gotta go into the history. I just want niggas to know you know me. You know what I'm saying?
Bottom line.
He been keeping an eye on me for a while.
Yo, how do you meet Nick Cannon to get on this show?
I actually did a stand-up show with him 3 years ago at Fresh Faces of Comedy. I saw you there too. You probably don't remember. That's the first time I ever saw you at the Fresh Faces of the Comedy show at Gotham. Yep, that was me. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I remember that. I had on my Thisis50 show that night.
Exactly. You was chopping it up, and I was like, "Hey man, what's up, man?" I
remember that. Yo,
he was like, "All right, cool, motherfucker," and then walked off. Like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I had a little bit more weight on me.
That was you.
Yeah, had a little weight on me back then, but you know I got that off. I was eating a bunch of Twinkies and snacks and shit.
Yo, let me tell you
bunch
something.
Of pussy too. It was crazy.
That's funny because I totally remember some shit like that because I was thinking to myself, "Hey, nigga, get the fuck! I'm trying to get down and get the Nick, man. You in the way?"
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah, and I had
that was you.
That was me. I had just performed. That's the first time I ever met Nick, and it was crazy because, like,
what you doing here? How you get on the show?
He had heard about me, you know, doing comedy down in North Carolina where I was at. You know, I'm from D.C., born and raised in D.C., but I started my comedy career down in North Carolina. So he brought me up, and when
he flew you up.
Yeah, he flew me up. You know,
wow.
Flew me up. And just to, you know, he had a Fresh Faces of Comedy. So I went to Gotham and I talked to the owner of the club, and he said, "Well, you can't curse. Can't do this, you can't do that." So I had to go outside and redo my whole set. So I went outside and was out there, and in my process as I talked to myself, get my stuff together in my head. So Nick came in and saw me out there talking to myself. I know he probably just thought this crazy ass nigga outside talking to himself. But after I got on stage and did my set and came down, he was like, "Man, was you just outside making all that up?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yo, that was amazing. I'm around some of the best in the game, and they can't do what you just did. Keep pushing." And I was like, "No problem." So that's the first time I met him.
Whoa. So you're saying that first time that you met him is not related to you being on the show?
No.
Wow.
No. He just told me. He told me.
Only reason why I interrupt you right there because people would think that that led to you being here.
No.
And I gotta stop you. This nigga kept working. Carry on.
Yeah, no, it definitely didn't lead to me being here. He said keep pushing, and I went down back home. You know, I got back on my grind. I do a show called the Freestyle Funny Comedy Show. Me and 3 of my homeboys, B-Dot being a new cast member of this season of the show.
Amazing.
I just kept pushing, and we kept doing our thing. And then I heard about Wildin' Out coming back through a friend of mine, and I saw it on Twitter and everything. So Nick came down to North Carolina, to Charlotte, where I was, about an hour from where I live, and did an audition. So I auditioned in front of him. I did well. He flew me up to New York. I auditioned in front of the people here at MTV. Then they flew me back again to do a group audition. So I'm the only person, I think, in the history of the show that's ever had to audition 3 times before I got on the show. But I did my thing.
And he the number one nigga on the show.
I appreciate
and he the
that.
number one nigga on the show. This shit reminds me of this movie Crash. Because that particular night, it's all these people from different walks of life that crash into each other to get to a certain moment. That night, I was trying to crash into Nick Cannon so I could get on the show. I was going to do it through my influence through Thisis50.com. And just to see now that you was that guy that I bumped into, that I was trying to get out of my way
like,
so I can finish my mission. And I know no disrespect.
I'm still not mad at you, man. I done seen you a couple times. You was like, "Oh, good job, whoever the fuck he is. Peace." And it's good. Listen, Jack, you got to understand something. Cool. First of all, I can't be mad at a nigga that's missing an eye. Like, it don't matter how he treats you, world. He don't got one of his eyes. He could disrespect you. Because if you got both yours, then you doing better than him. It's good, because I be like, even if I be like, fuck this man. At least I can see what's going on over here. So, I mean, it is
on the bright side.
On the bright side.
He got 2 eyes. Fuck, that nigga got 1 eye. Well, I see what you
still the man, though. I fuck with Jack. This is an honor to be doing this, man. I've been wanting to do one of these forever, man.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Wow. Yo, Chico, man, dog, you're an amazing talent. You sing, you rap. You know what I'm saying? You tell jokes, man. Yo, what is it that you don't do, sir? Talent-wise. What is it that you don't do?
I don't take care of hoes. I don't do that. Personally, I don't think that any woman who has a vagina that still has the warranty on it should be broke. I think that you are hustling wrong. And I think that, you shouldn't depend on me to do anything. Like, I ain't rich yet. I ain't even nowhere near rich. Let's just get that out the way. So if you see me in the street, I don't have turkey money yet. And if you don't know what turkey money is, that means I got enough money to buy my whole hood turkeys during Thanksgiving. That's when you know you made it as a black man. When you do a turkey toy drive, give out bikes and turkeys and, you know what I mean?
Out your pocket.
Side chick Jordans. They never give you these. What me and Jack got on, the 5s. You know, they don't never give you these. They always give you the team Jordans. So the side chick J's is what I call them. So until I get enough money to buy side chick J's for the whole community, turkeys and bicycles, then I'm not rich, so I can't take care of nobody.
$100 Jordans right there, too.
Yes, they are.
Yo, Chico, what
is
it all about for you, man? Where you want this to go?
I want to be something greater than anybody that comes from my bloodline has ever been. You know, my father was killed when I was 2 years old in D.C. You know, he was in the streets. My mother, you know, raised me by herself, so she had a lot of those single mother problems that you see your parents go through if you didn't have both in the home. So, you know, and all my uncles, every man in my family, you know, was either in the streets or right out the streets, and, you know, they never really left anything but a memory. I don't want to leave a memory. I want to leave a legacy. So I want to create something that's tangible for my people that come behind me to be able to grab onto and say, I left this and I built this for them to be able to live off for the rest of their lives. So I just want to be able to entertain the people who love me as an entertainer, and I want to give them the best possible product that I can possibly give them consistently, and I want to just, you know, be remembered forever, man. You know, make history. That's it.
Yo, Nick Cannon, when you say that name, what do you think about?
Genius, man. Nick Cannon is a genius. One of the things that I learned about him is opinions are what you allow them to be. As many people that will say Nick Cannon is lame and Nick Cannon is corny and Nick Cannon is this, Nick Cannon hosts everything. Nick Cannon hosts everything. There's not an event that's worth having that he's not hosting something on. Like when Jesus come back, we gonna turn our TVs on and be like, Jesus Returns hosted by Nick Cannon. Like that's just the type of hustler he is. So for me, I learned from him to whatever lane you get in. You start your car, you make sure you full tank, and you ride. And you get every single dollar and every single opportunity on that road and that lane. You don't worry about what's going on over here. You don't worry about what's going on over there. You worry about what's in front of you and what you can get out of what's in front of you. You don't look behind you. You keep going forward. And if you do that, you'll be as successful as he is.
One thing people don't know about Chico, Chico, like, you're a really good rapper, man. Did you start off rapping?
No, man. I just, like, you know how you are so influenced by the culture. Like, I'm a huge hip-hop. I'm a hip-hop baby. I'm a young dude. So I was raised up in the music, you know what I mean? Like the UGKs and all of those people who, you know, I love, you know what I mean? All of my favorite artists. Pimp C was one of, you know, but probably one of the biggest influences.
I get a real big Pimp C vibe from you.
Yeah, man. He's, you know, that's my, you know, I can't even say enough about that dude. Like his influence on me, you know, was immaculate.
Come out on stage, man.
Yeah, it does, you know, because I remember listening the first time I ever heard his Murder verse and how it impacted me just with him just rapping like that. And then for me, it's just when you raised up in it, you know, you always play around with it when you banging on the tables and all that. And I'm from D.C. and go-go is our music, so we always been creating our own music, singing and, you know, rapping and all that. So it's just a part of who I am, and, you know, I love to do it. I just happen to be able to do it on this level, you know, and be creative. But I'm always walking around singing some stupid song. I'm always making up something goofy to talk about. So it's just who I am. It's not even something that I have to really try too hard to do. Structuring it is the job. Thinking of it is it just comes.
I be that itsy bitsy spider. You know where I'm repping. Your girl is on my spot and she gon' climb it in a second. A-legs I be stretching. My style is so fresh. I do not need a gun because my web is my weapon.
Yeah.
Word. Yo, Chico, I know you got some more famous shit to do. Gotta get ready for the second show.
Yeah, man. You know, we get ready. You know, this is my first Thisis50 interview, and I hope this shit make the website because, you know, I've been wanting to do one of these for a long time sitting beside this dude, Jack Thriller, man, you know. And I'm just glad to be here. You know, I'm glad you would have me. You know, I really want to come up to the office and do one for real and one of them big leather chairs that nigga 50 let you sit in. So, and 50, listen, this is just for you. I just want to tell you that you had the most gangster verse ever by a nigga, ever. Motherfucker, keep thinking I'm candy. Till your fucking skull get popped and your brain leak out top like Jack in the Box. In the hood, summertime, it's the killing season. It's hot out this bitch. That's a good enough reason? No, it's not, 50. It's not a good enough reason to fucking kill people just because it's hot.
I'll kill you. I ain't playing. Hear what I'm saying, homie, I ain't playing.
It's hot every year, Fifth. You killing niggas every year. That's the gang. Then the most gangster shit in the world is, you know, you a gangster when you rap about shooting at shooters. he wasn't just shooting at like, you know, regular rappers just be shooting at like, you know, innocent people. They don't never shoot at no other gangsters. 50 was shooting at gangsters. He said when that window rolled down and that AK come out, you can squeeze your little handgun until it run out. So he's shooting at a nigga with a gun on him. And then you can run for your backup. So the dude had another gun somewhere else. He said, but the machine gun shell's gonna tear your backup.
God's on your side.
God on your side, shit, I'm all right with that. Cause we gonna reload them clips and come right back.
Damn,
Listen, 50, listen, this is the most gangster shit ever said. Don't think you safe cause you done moved out the hood cause your mama's still around, dog, and that ain't good. If you was smart, you'd be shook of me. Cause I get tired of looking for you, spray your mama crib and let your ass look for me.
I kill you and I ain't playing.
Hear what I'm saying, homie, I ain't playing. You slipping, I'ma kill. I ain't playing. Hear what I'm saying, homie, I ain't playing. Keep thinking I'm candy. Till your fucking skull get popped and your brain hop out the top like Jack in the Box. In the hood, summertime is the killing season. It's hot out with this bitch. That's a good enough reason. I see gangsters get religious when they start bleeding. Saying, Lord Jesus help me, cause they ass leak.